Hello, I am going live to talk about how to build arguments in history essays. Waiting for it to load. Okay, great. So I'm marking some research essays at the moment, and it's reminded me of the trouble that building an argument can bring. So one of the things I found hardest when I was an undergraduate was building an argument in response to the question. And I think a trap that a lot of students fall into is just kind of talking about the topic and reiterating material that they've read in the books that they've found and the journal articles. But you actually have to think about what your own argument is in response to the essay question. So what I suggest is when you get your question, think about what you want your argument to be first and foremost. Like, what do you actually think about this material? And hopefully you've already heard the lecture with regards to the topic, which connects with that topic. Sorry, I'll just turn off my notifications. Yeah, hopefully you've already heard the lecture that's about on that topic. So you have a little bit of information at your disposal and to let you be informed as you build that argument first off. Then you can go through your research, and it's worth thinking about whether you want to find material that's going to reinforce what you already know or think that you know, or if you're really open to learning and having your opinion challenged by some of the writers whose work you're reading. So I know for a lot of people who go through the process of writing a thesis, your argument has to change all the time as your understanding deepens and you get more embedded in the material and you find out new things. In an undergraduate context, you don't have nearly as much time, and with that time pressure, you can't be quite as immersed in the material. But I think it's still worth thinking about, is my opinion being reinforced, or should I be changing my opinion in the process of researching this essay? So be open to your argument changing as you read. And then you can organize the evidence. So one thing I keep writing about. So use your introduction to state your argument, and that's your launching pad for the rest of the essay. So each paragraph should reinforce and strengthen your argument and provide evidence to support what you're trying to say. And you can use the first and last sentence on each paragraph in particular to strengthen your position. So it should reiterate your argument in one way or another and show how that evidence that you've provided in that paragraph supports it. So that's a bit on essay structure, and then in the conclusion you wrap it up into a nice little package in theory. So those are my tips. So be open to your argument changing, but be sure that you have an argument and you're not just reiterating all the information that you've gathered. And then use every single paragraph to reinforce your argument and structure the paragraph so it's really nice and clear how that paragraph is supporting you and strengthening your position. And if you've got the evidence, you really can argue whichever way you want. You just need to have evidence to support what you're saying. And so that's where if you've got a lecturer who's got a particular opinion, if you can argue your case well, they can't really hold your opinion against you. So you shouldn't feel like you have to just write what you think that they will like. Really think about what you want to say about a topic and then go for it. So that's my tips for writing a history essay with a strong argument. If you have other ideas or suggestions, please comment or send me a message. I'd be very happy to hear from you. I'm sure I've missed a few little snippets here and there, but those are my best bits of advice. All right, have a great day, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.